This video is sponsored by PotownStore.com, the best place to get yourself some TCGO code cards. Want to start playing competitively? It's very easy to do so with instant email delivery with the codes, and they have a huge variety of codes up on their website, reaching from league battle decks, specific promo codes, or even the latest booster packs in town. So definitely check out PotownStore.com, and you can use the coupon code ZapdosTCG for 5% off your next order. How wonderful is that? Also check out cardmarket.com. This is a European platform that I personally use every day. If you're a European player, you're obligated to check out the link in the description below. We're gonna be able to check out Card Market, and you can buy cards and sell cards to people all across Europe, so definitely do so. You're gonna be helping me out a ton. So definitely enjoy this video, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace! What's up YouTube, it's ZapdosTCG here, and welcome back to another TCG video on my channel. Today we're gonna be checking out the top 10 best cards from Shining Fates. Shining Fates is a very popular set for collectors as it has a lot of reprinted shiny forms of specific cards we already love, so that's already great. But this time around we're gonna be looking at some cards that actually gonna have a little bit of impact in the format here and there. They are not the best cards in the world, but some of them are actually quite good. So we're gonna be checking out which cards are the best, and of course you get daily Pokemon TCG content on this channel, so be sure you are subscribed so you don't ever miss a video. And we're gonna be talking about honorable mention first, and then we're gonna be talking about the top 10 best new cards that we're getting from Shining Fates. Also, I posted a poll on VMAX City on Facebook to actually have you guys have your opinion included into this video. So hopefully you guys will enjoy the content, and if you're enjoying what you see, be sure to demolish that like button as it helps out the channel more than you would possibly think. Okay, let's get some honorable mentions out of the way first. First of all, there's a Snom card, a new Snom card with the attack Call for Family. It's like, an immediate upgrade to the other Snom we already have. So if you're playing a Frostmoth deck and if things are falling apart, you can actually use the attack of Snom to set yourself up. So searching your deck for some basic Pokemon and slapping them on the bench is always a nice treat for sure. It's not like the broken card that we thought it would be, but it's just a little Snom card to help out Frostmoth decks. We have a Coughing, which is able to evolve on the first turn, going second with Ascension. We already know what Ascension is. We already had like a Phantom back in the days that does the exact same thing, and that actually had an impact. So if you go second, attach of turn, you can actually evolve your Coughing all the way up to a Galarian Weezing, and as we all know, Galarian Weezing shuts down all abilities in play, which is going to be very crucial if you're going to be playing some sort of a lock deck that could actually be helping you out as well. So we have also a Kyogre Amazing Rare, which actually is able to slap 80 damage on all of the opponent's Pokemon. That's actually very huge. We still have Mew from Unbroken Bonds in the format, and it's actually a little bit hard to set this guy up, as we've seen with Raikou. Raikou slaps 120 on 2 targets. That was also very hard to set up, and people can play around Kyogre by not benching too many stuff. You will see the Kyogre coming from miles away, so you say, oh, Kyogre, oh, I'm not gonna bench more of my Pokemon, but 80 on everything could be interesting for sure. If we have some sort of way to set this guy up, it could be interesting as a rogue deck, but not anything too broken. Okay, right now we're gonna be going over the top 10 best cards. Are you guys ready? Let's get this show in the row. And first off, we have Rotom. Rotom is a very, very interesting Pokemon because it actually will allow you to use the Rotom items. We've seen that Rotom Phone had a lot of use in the Colossal VMAX deck, had a pretty crucial rule if I'm being honest, and this time around we have a new Rotom with the Roto Choice. If you slap it down on your bench, you may search your deck for 2 item cards with the Rotom in its name, so you can get yourself a Rotom Phone and a Rotom Bike, etc. So why do I think this is an interesting card? Because a lot of decks do need a lot of setup, and Rotom Bike is a very annoying card that like you slap it down, you can draw cards until you have 7 in the hand, but then your turn ends. Very strong effect for an item card, but letting your turn in is never a good thing unless you go first. If you go first, you're not able to attack in the first place, so that's where I see like maybe a one-off Rotom and a one-off Rotom Bike into your deck. You do have Quick Balls, it is searchable with Level Ball, and you're gonna be able to search out Rotom and find your Rotom Bike on the first turn. So that's where I see some niche uses in this. Also, Colossal decks might just say like, ooh, Quick Ball, that means we can have Rotom Phone, maybe get an energy on top of the deck for, of course, that Eruption attack of the Colossal VMAX. So sliding it in here on the number 10 spot. You guys think that this Rotom is not too good? I think I'm seeing here, let's see here, nobody voted for Rotom, so yeah, rest in peace Rotom on the VMAX poll. So we'll see if people can try it out with a Rotom Bike, right? A Rotom Bike can now be abused thanks to Rotom. Moving forward, number 9, I actually have a duo here, Ditto V and Ditto VMAX. We have the Ditto here, which is able to swap itself with a Pokemon from the discard pile. And that's very huge. All the remaining damage remains, all the attached card remains, special conditions, damage counters, etc. Everything remains, but you can swap around your active Pokemon, your active Ditto V, to, of course, a Pokemon in the discard pile. That could be very huge because that means you can search your discard pile for something like a Rhyperior or maybe a Torkoal V. Let's say you're playing some sort of a Welder counter box, like with Milotic, with Rhyperior and all that. Well, that means you don't have to slap down 2 Milotics and 2 Rhyperior. You can just go for 1 Rhyperior V, 1 Milotic V, and 1 Ditto V. That means you technically have 2 of these in specific situations. So again, a Welder counter box decks. I definitely see this working out. It is a little bit on a low amount of HP and also weak to fighting. With the Urshifu VMAX, will slap this around. But nonetheless, you can just swap with a Pokemon V in your discard pile. A basic Pokemon V in your discard pile could be interesting in some sort of a counter box. And there's also Ditto VMAX. And Ditto VMAX can just immediately copy an attack of your opponent's active and just use it as the attack. You don't need the required energy, so that could be used for a triple accelerated energy or Welder and attach. The problem with this is that there's not like a VMAX that one-shots. As soon as like there's a dominated VMAX Pokemon that one-shot, they all have specific requirements. Let's say, oh, I'm gonna copy Ultra Creation. Well, I don't have the necessary extra energy, so that's bad. If you're up against Eternus, your bench is not filled with Darkness type Pokemon. That also doesn't work. Against Colossal, yeah, you can just copy stuff, but you don't have energy on top of the deck. It's very hard to copy specific attacks. We've seen this working out like with Ninetales V as well. Ninetales V has something similar going around, but as soon as like VMAXs have one-shot attacks, then this might become interesting, but for now, not just yet. So we're sliding it in here at number 9. Moving forward, it's going to be the Rusted Shield. If you're a fan of Zamazenta V, you're gonna love this because this tool card gives Zamazenta V 70 extra HP. Yeah, you heard me right. So Zamazenta turns into a 300 HP basic Pokemon. I can even go crazier like a Chichester Bath, that stadium card that reduces damage, or maybe Lucario Metal with the full Metal Wall Jack. You can just create yourself the ginormous tank Zamazenta V. Not only are you immune from damage from VMAX Pokemon, you also discard special energies, which is very huge against stuff like the Urshifus that rely on special energy. So maybe Zamazenta might see itself as its own archetype with Luke Metal, although Zacian is just way better. If we're all being honest, Zacian is like the better of the two doggos. But it's an interesting card. I'm putting it here on the number 8 spot. Let me just check where you guys slap down Rusted Shield. Rusted Shield for you guys is number 7. Number 7, okay. I rated a little bit lower than you guys, but still, Rusted Shield. The problem with this is that people can play Tool Scrappers, and then it's like an effect that you cannot get use of. Like with the other tool card, you have effect where you immediately attack and have the benefit of the tool card. This time around, they can Tool Scrapper away. They can also be playing Tool Jammer, which is also a card coming out in, of course, our new set Battle Style. So I'm not too sure how to feel about Rusted Shield. It is interesting, nevertheless. 70 extra HP is good. We've seen that people play Big Charms, so this is like 2 Big Charms and even 10 extra HP, so we'll see how it goes. Moving forward. Number 7 is Cramorant VMAX. I love the fact that certain V Pokemon that already exist get a VMAX. Think about Tapu Koko VMAX, Dhelmise VMAX, which is also in this set that we did not even put in the top 10. Maybe it could be slided into the honorable mentions because it does slap 240 for only 3 energies. And we do have Rillaboom, but it's like a stage 1 weak to fire. So that's why we didn't include Dhelmise at all. And there's better, grass archetypes out there. Anyhow, Cramorant V has an interesting attack here with none other than Max Jet. And that is able to, like, flip a coin for every energy attached to this Pokemon. And that's not state energy card, so triple accelerated energy counts as 3 energies. And for every head, you slap 80 damage. So pretty similar to, like, the Maractus. But this time around, I do love the fact that we can abuse Porygon Z. And yeah, it also reminds me of like Blissey of back in the days, which is interesting. So you slap down triple accelerated energy, a couple of them. That means, like, let's say you have Attach of Turn and then 2 triple accelerated energies. That means you have 7 coin flips you can have for every head, 80 damage. The multiplier is huge. And of course, we have Glimwood Tangle in the format. If you're not satisfied with the result of your coin flips, you can just reflip again. I also love the fact that now we can have Memory Capsule and triple accelerated energy be a way you can use Spit Shot and 1 attachment. So people that are playing triple accelerated energy in their deck could slide in a 1/1 line of Cramorant VMAX and a Memory Capsule, and you can get yourself a Spit Shot out of nowhere, which could be definitely helpful because the Dynamax is still around in the format. You guys are rating Cramorant V on the number 7 spot, so I think that's, well, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, yeah, 8. I rate is a little bit higher than you guys, but I am a big sucker for Cramorant VMAX, and also you should know is that Cramorant VMAX also has the resistance to fighting, and with Urshifu's, of course, being fighting type, I'm a little bit positive about this card. Moving forward, number 6, you guys ready? It is Ball Guy. Yeah, that's right. The Ball Guy is coming into the TCG. Decks like Galarian Mr. Rhyme from Battle Styles will adore this because of the ball juggling attack. We did a whole archetype already on Galarian Mr. Rhyme. Go check out that deck profile if you haven't already. But Ball Guy is very similar to Apricorn Maker like back in the days, but way better. You can search your deck for 3 different item cards with the word ball in their name. And we have a huge amount of those in the format. Quick Ball is already there. Cherish Ball, we have Great Ball, Pokeball, Level Ball introduced in Battle Style. So lots of ball cards. Yeah, that's definitely gonna make Ball Guy way better in the format. You could always like argue like Ball Guy is very good because you can go for Quick Ball, Great Ball, and Level Ball or something. And you can get yourself like Crobat or maybe Quick Ball, Cherish Ball, and something else. Very good like in certain archetypes, like let's say ADPization. You can get yourself Cherish Ball, Quick Ball. You can find yourself the Arceus, Dialga, Palkia, and the Dedenne GX. So it's definitely interesting. I love this card. I'm putting it here on the number 6 spot. You guys, where do you put Ball Guy? Is it even in the... Yeah, it's only rated like 9, so very interesting. You guys don't think this is gonna be good, but I'm a big sucker for like very good supporters like this because there's so many ball cards in the format, and that's why I think this card might just shine when you least expect it. Number 5 is going to be Yveltal, and you guys rate Yveltal pretty high. You guys rated at number 4. At this time around, I'm putting it at number 5 because I think there's a better Amazing Rare. Yveltal Amazing Rare, what can I say? Amazing Destruction for a huge attack cost. It does state your opponent's active Pokemon is knocked out instantly. Even like you're up against the Colossal VMAX with buff batting and stone fighting energies and whatever, just knocked out instantly. You can knock out VMAX's tag teams, whatever. It just states knocked out, so you can up trade instantly. What do we do to get the attack cost? Well, we have Welder and Attach of Turn that already gets you halfway there. You can then resort to something like a Trumbeak as well. Maybe you have Oranguru and Viridian Force, so you can put an energy on top of the deck. That could be a thing. Or you can be relying on Hydreigon, which is able to accelerate as many Darkness energies as possible. That is a stage 2, however. So it doesn't matter how you just set them up. It matters that in the format, VMAXs are popular, tag teams are still popular, and you take 3 prize cards on that. If you just set up 2 Yveltals, you win the game because you go after 2 VMAXs. That's how it is. Why is it not higher up on the list? Because, yeah, it's very hard to just actually get 5 energy attached, and even if you are able to do it, people might just go for a 3 prize Pokemon, then go for a 2 prize Pokemon, and then go for a 3 prize Pokemon after they knocked out the Yveltal. So they can a little bit outplay it, and it's very hard to set up 3 Yveltal. So maybe you play like a 4-4 Trumbeak line, lots of Viridian Force, lots of Orangurus, lots of Welders. Either way, you will need a little bit of time on your hand, also a little bit of luck. I'm a bigger fan of like, you can also try out Porygon Z and Aurora energies and all that. We have a lot of energy acceleration in the format. It's just gonna take like a big brain player to just create a deck that actually is consistent. And if it is consistent, knocking out anything in the game is like very good for sure. Number 4 is Celebi. Yeah, Celebi is amazing if you are playing a special energy deck. In the past, I actually went to like Sheffield Regionals with a Gorgeist deck. Who remembers those days, right? Those were good times. And I only had 4 energies in my deck. We did have special charge back in the day, but the matter of the fact stays the same. If you have a deck with only 4 energies or whatever, or a low amount of energies, maybe you have been playing like Passimian or something, you already know like maybe Zoroark with only 4 DCs, you know how it goes. So this is going to be able to search out, like not search out, but scout special energies. You can look at the top 6 cards of your deck, yeah, once they're in your turn, and if you find a special energy, put it in the hand. So that is going to be scouting out twin energies, triple accelerated energies, Aurora energies, maybe speed lighting energies, in decks that already resort to like Air Balloon in the deck in the first place. This is going to be helping you out to find those energies, and the more special energies get released, the better this becomes. And of course, Rapid Strike decks, you probably will resort to Octillery to find your Rapid Strike energy, but this is an interesting card nevertheless. If you're having a deck with a low amount of energies, maybe slide in a Celebi or 2 with an Air Balloon, and you're going to be helping your consistency to find energies a little bit quicker. Moving forward, number 3 is Manaphy, doing the exact same thing, but you can look at the top 7 cards. So it's pretty much like, oh yeah, it's also the top 6 cards. I'm mistaking this for a Great Ball, but it reminds me of Great Ball so much with the Ocean Surge. Once during your turn, if this is the active Pokemon, you can actually look at the top 6 cards of your deck, reveal a Pokemon, put it in the hand. So it's like a little bit resembling Great Ball, 1 card less though, but this is gonna be nice in those stage 2 decks. because stage 2s are a little bit hard. Maybe they're playing Evolution Incense as well, but there's a lot of hope for Evolution decks. We have Level Ball, we have Quick Ball, Great Ball, Quick Ball, Evolution Incense, Rare Candy. So all of these little Pokemon, Manaphy, Celebi. We already had like Jirachi from Vivid Voltage, which of course the amazing rare Jirachi. Also being able to dig for like 2 cards more deep in the deck, and you can select one goes back on the top of the deck. So all of these little Pokemon are all searchable with Level Ball. They all have a retreat cost of 1, so you can resort to either a U-turn board, and if that rotates, Air Balloon, and you can have yourself some extra consistency to find Pokemon. Why is this good? I'm gonna be stating you guys this. We have Crobat V, Eldegoss V, and the Dedenne GX. Those are Pokemon that allow you to just have extra consistency, and Manaphy can find them. So if the opponent like reset stamps you to a low hand size, promote Manaphy, hopefully you find a Dedenne or a Crobat, and you're off once again. So if it weren't for the high amount of like 2 price support Pokemon that draws cards, I wouldn't be putting it that high. But you guys also think that Manaphy is great. You guys put it at the 2nd best card of the set. I think it's the 3rd best card of the set. Also in the past, like you had like Celebi. The Celebi is rated 3rd in the community. I put it as a 4th. Why do I do that? Because of this number 2. Obviously the number 1 spot is very clear, but let's just talk about number 2. Reshiram Amazing Rare. This is like power scaling to the max. Yeah. First question of the day. How much HP does a tag team GX generally have? Ding 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 ding. Correct. It has 270 averagely. The Pokemon that stand out is like Guzzler, the Naganadel GX, and Arceus the Algapalkia, aka ADP. But with a Vitality Band, you just fix the problem. So you one-shot any tag team in the game. And you don't have to worry about big chumps. You could be playing Tool Scrapper as well. But only for 3 energies, a Fire, a Lightning, and a Darkness energy, you can slap 270. The downside is you slap 62 yourself, but who cares? You probably will get one-shotted anyhow. So, and if you get 2 attacks off with this Reshiram, you probably win the game anyhow, even though you blow yourself up. It doesn't matter too much. Reshiram, 270 for 3 energies. That's crazy. It's a 1-price Pokemon. I am playing Baby Blacephalon almost all the time, and I'm playing like Fire Crystals, Welder, and just need to have so many stuff going around to just slap 300 damage, and this fella for 3 energies does 270. That's like ridiculous. Just think about this scenario. You just start the game. You can even go use this on the 1st turn going 2nd. Let's say it's my turn. You have some consistency cards going around, maybe a Jirachi and all that goodness. So you can find your Welder. So Quick Ball, Reshiram on the bench. Quick Ball to Tapu Koko on the bench, Viridian Forest, get rid of a Lightning energy, find yourself Fire energy, you Welder onto Reshiram, you attach the energy from the discard pile with Tapu Koko Prism Star, thanks to the Dance of the Ancients, and then with Viridian Forest you can find yourself, that Darkness energy, attach off turn, you switch and boom, 270 on the 1st turn. That's ridiculous. Everything gets knocked out, even tag teams. Like you could say like, I'm dunking tag teams. What is this? What has the game turned into? Like 270, this is a powerful card. I'll definitely be putting a lot of time and effort into making Reshiram work, because 270 is huge. Not only can you guys maybe play like a couple of Pokemon catchers or whatever to just target down like evolving V Pokemon. For instance, Eternatus. Let's say you're up against Eternatus, they go first, they attach to an Eternatus on the bench. You say like, yeah, you do all your stuff. You can maybe playing a high amount of the Dedenne GX, Crobat or whatever, and just get this combo going. Then you use Pokemon catcher, get that Eternatus in the active slot, and boom, 270. And then they're saying like, okay, GG, well played. Just ridiculous. Reshiram is so good. We're gonna be seeing how much impact it will have in the format. The bad thing about this is that it cannot one-shot VMAXs. It definitely can 2-shot for sure. Even with Melolana, it's still 2 shots. But against like VMAX Pokemon that like, let's say Colossal, even you 2-shot, even when they have like Stone Fighting energies and whatever. So you 2-shot VMAXs, which is great. The problem with this is that you have to set up 2 Reshirams to do it, because they probably will knock out your first Reshiram. How consistent will it be? We're gonna have to figure that out. Also, as mentioned, you can still play the Trumbeak engine as we've talked about before in other amazing rare situations like with the Yveltal. It all comes down to you guys, and you guys put Reshiram beneath Yveltal, so you're a bigger fan of Yveltal, but this is way better in a format that are still having a lot of tag teams in the format. You can also like donk metal type Pokemon easily, even if they have like their little metal goggles co-equipped. It doesn't matter. Okay, now to the obvious number 1 pick. You guys ready? Of course. It's Rusted Sword. How can we not put this on number 1? Rusted Sword has, of course, the capabilities to put Zacian to a whole different level. We have, of course, Brave Blade being able to slap 230 damage. We have Alter Creation buffing that up with 30, that's 260. We have Rusted Sword, that's gonna be 290. And Galarian Berserker, 2 of them out, that's, 330. So that's right, like ridiculous, right? This combination will not one-shot VMAXs, and you can take additional prize cards. So I don't know. I think this brings life to Zacian, as mentioned. With a simple Rusted Sword and a Galarian Berserker on your bench. We already made a deck profile on the new Turbo Zacian. Is able to one-hit KO any tag team GX in the format. So that's already great because of Rusted Sword and Galarian Berserker, putting it to 280. You one-shot any tag team, and that's already good in my book. You also two-shot all the VMAXs. So with, of course, having access to Metal Saucer, having access to Turbo Patch, you can make your own Zacian deck without needing ADP. So if ADP rotates, Zacian will still be a powerhouse. It doesn't take multiple prize cards, but still, 30 extra damage, and you immediately have the effect of it. So that's why this is way higher than the Rusted Shield. Rusted Shield is like a very passive tool card. This is an active one. You attach and you attack instantly, so there's not a lot the opponent can do about it. They could be playing Tool Jammer from Battle Styles, but that's about it. So if you slap that amount of damage, you probably will be taking a huge amount of prize cards. It's also way quicker. So with ADP, you have like Attach Pass, Attach Ultra Creation, and then on the third turn, you're going to be able to attack and take prize cards. This Zacian, even going second, you can go like with a Crazy Dedenne and Crobat Engine and having Metal Saucers and all that good stuff. So attach of turn, you have Metal Saucer, switch to the active Rusted Shield Sword, and you actually slap 260 straight from the bat going first if you go second. So Zacian is bonkers. We have Intrepid Sword, now we have Rusted Sword, so lots of sword action. Zacian is the best card probably in the Sword and Shield era, and this even puts it to a whole different level. So that is my top 10 for Shining Fates. If you're one of those collectors that wants to get the Shinings going around, we're probably going to be opening up a couple of packs on the channel. There's not a lot of broken cards, but I'm definitely going to scout out that Reshiram Amazing Rare, so that's why I'm probably going to be opening up some packs of Shining Fates. Let me know in the comment section what your favorite card of Shining Fates is. Maybe it's a new Shining, maybe it's the Shining Dragapult VMAX, maybe something else. I want to know down below. Anyhow, hopefully you guys had a blast watching this video. If you're a fan of the channel, be sure to let me know by destroying that like button. Subscribe for more content, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next video very, very shortly. Also, big shout out to our sponsors. We, of course, have PoketownStore.com, the best place to get yourself some TCGO code cards. They will have Shining Fates up on stock very, very shortly, so keep refreshing the site, and you can use the coupon code ZapdosTCG for 5% of your next order. And also check out cardmarket.com. If you are a European player, you can buy and sell cards to people all across Europe. How fantastic is that? So if you have some multiple ones like duplicates, you can just sell them on Card Market, and that's how the world works, man. Just selling cards, buying new cards. That's gonna be fantastic. Anyhow, see you guys tomorrow with another Pokemon TCG video. Peace.